So hey everyone, just got done watching a video on schizophrenia as a gift, and I didn't feel like she did a very good job, so I want to add my 2 cents. So basically, those who have no psychosis, they can't look outwards and look in at the same time. When they're looking out at the world, they don't see themselves. They see others and objects, but they can't see themselves. Can't see their own internal objects. Can't see their internal children. They can't see themselves. They have to meditate and then turn within and witness themselves. Okay, contrary, someone with psychosis, all of those internal objects, all of those in the internal child, is manifesting as an external agent in one's field of awareness. So you have to relate to these internal objects as other individual entities, you know? You got no choice. You can relate to them like you would relate to an internal object, but as a psychologist, when you're relating or helping your clients to relate to their internal objects, they're very powerful in relation to their internal objects. Internal objects, the internal object's will is at least in part a product of their own will. Or for a psychotic, that's not the case. So, what happens is, just like in psychotherapy, after years of dealing with your internal objects, the relationship tends to lose intensity. It tends to be a right relationship as opposed to not a right relationship with your internal objects, and therefore it loses intensity and kind of just fades into the background. Or you could say you integrate that internal object when you're in right relationship with it. And so that actually happens too with the psychotic too. The noise of the relationships that you have with your internal objects quiets. You form right relationships with these internal objects that exist as entities in your field of awareness, and then the intensity just diminishes and the relationships fade into the background. So what's left is foreign energies, is other souls, is so someone who's not psychotic is going to look at other souls well, heck, I don't even know how they can intuit the presence of other souls, given that they're wrapped up in their own egos. I imagine that they would just consider other souls manifestations of their own psyche, and not in any way indicative of a spiritual reality. Whereas a psychotic, or at least a post-psychological psychotic, recognizes that no, these things are reflective of internal objects, of these unconscious, subconscious relationships. So my interaction with this other being is reflective of my sub and unconscious internal object relationships. So I may unfortunately be projecting father onto, say, some fucking police sergeant or something. And but at the same time, I acknowledge that these are true presences of other souls and not just figments of my imagination. So, I hope that helps. I hope that shows you that schizophrenia can be both a gift and a curse. Alright. Peace. Bye.